Okay, everybody, I am just about to start here. I just want to give a little introduction about what we're doing today. So, hi, everybody. My name's Alex. I'm the English Community Manager here at Footprint Analytics. So, I hope you guys are all having a nice morning or evening so far. So, just give you a little background on Footprint. Footprint is all-in-one blockchain and analytics platform, with the goal to make blockchain analytics accessible to anyone and everyone. So today in the presentation, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of background about Footprint and some of the features we offer, and how we differentiate ourselves from the competition. And then afterwards, after I'm done my presentation, I'm going to pass it to Lesley, and then Lesley's going to do a demo for you guys on how to make a chart in three different ways. Okay, so we're going to do it through duplicating from our templates that we have, and then from our data set. So yeah, that's my intro. Without further ado, let's get started. So let's talk about Footprint and what we've achieved so far in terms of data, dashboards, and community engagement in the past 8 months since we've been around. So far, Footprint has done about 6.4 billion transactions. We parsed over 100,000 tokens. Where in comparison to say some of our competitors, they only got about 10,000 tokens parsed. So we really shine above the rest. And then as well, we have 15 public chains parsed right now. Some right now aren't available to the public yet, but we're working on that. And with our chains, actually, we shine really above the rest. Our main competitor, they only have about 7. So we got about double the chains. So it's really, really impressive. Below you can see some of the chains we do have parsed right now, including Ethereum, Binance, and Avalanche, as well as we're releasing our Wax, Hive, and Solana chains pretty quick here. So continuing, Footprint does provide you truly with the absolute richest blockchain data on the internet. So far, we've parsed 519 DeFi protocols, 1,100 GameFi protocols, and over 900,000 smart contracts. And when it comes to our community's made 6,020 dashboards, made by almost 4,800 creators. And our users, you guys that come to our website, about 48% of you, you guys are using and creating dashboards and charts, which is awesome to see. So we really appreciate you guys. Um, so let's talk about kind of how we structure our data and how we make it available for you. So our core competence is a user-friendly product experience, right? So we provide structured and semantic business data for our users to use. So currently, there are over 2,000 protocols on all chains, generating over 1 million event tables. So compared with other data analytic platforms that directly open the unstructured raw data, users will then face, problems of slow speed and data redundancy. So instead, Footprint produces structured and semantic business data, which has the benefit of being fast, simple, and straightforward for you guys to use. So based on our team's full analysis and understanding of the DeFi industry, we've designed what's called the database layer as different components, which can kind of be combined like Lego. Through the combination, we can quickly and flexibly parse the platform data. So let me use this example here. A pancake swap, for example, is composed of DEX, farming, and lottery, whereas Cream is composed of lending and farming. And so farming is flexibly reused as this Lego component. So if you look in the chart here, you see farming, and then it has stake farming, yield farming, leverage farming, and trade farming. So that's kind of how we organize our data. So, and also Footprint is the first platform really on the market to achieve this pool level data analysis, right? So we developed 3 smart data parsing models. First, we parse the pool data into events and cash flow. Second, we verify the data with a smart validator. And then finally, we generate the structured business data and provide them to you guys. So, other data providers in the market need about 3 to 5 days to parse a protocol. But at footprint, we only need about a third of the time. And truthfully, footprint really shines above the rest when it comes to GameFi analysis. Not only do we have cross-chain game analysis and tokenomic analysis, but we also offer industry analysis, multi-chain analysis, and DApp comparison analysis. And then our charts, we have offer unique metrics like new user percentage and user retention rate. All right, so that's all you guys for my introduction about Footprint, kind of giving you guys a background of what we've achieved and really how we shine out from our competitors. So, I really hope you guys learned something. And if you have any questions about my presentation, just go ahead and ask in the AMA questions above. Otherwise, then I'm going to pass this over to Lesley. And Lesley's going to do a demo for you guys showing how to create this chart in 3 ways with 0 coding required. So stay tuned for that, and thank you guys. Lesley, go ahead.
Okay, hello, this is Lesley from Footprint. In my part, I will show you how Footprint is friendly to users and more specifically, how to make a dashboard without the coding skills required. It is the easier part today, believe me. First, we have a chart creating feature introduction. I will introduce our chart making feature by creating a simple chart about 3 DeFi chains TVL in 30 days. Footprint aims to make cross-chain analytics possible for everyone. At Footprint, we have data from over 100 public chains for you to use. So we can open footprint.network now and we can start. Let me sign my account. We click the create button on the top right to make a new chart. Then on the left, we can see the footprint data set. We have data about GameFi, DeFi, NFT, and others. We also support the community uploading the data, including off-chain data. Since we want to chart about DeFi TVL of this chain, we can choose the DeFi category and go to DeFi protocol daily stats. Then we can see a large volume of data here. Okay, we have to filter the data category, summarize the data of all the protocols on one single chain, and visualize them. First, we use the filter function. We filter the data in the previous 30 days. And then we filter by chains. We can choose 3 chains to show you how to make a chart. We choose Arbitrum, Avalanche, and maybe Chronos. And then we add a filter here. The filter will show here under the table title. So far, we finished the filter part, and now we have a chart with 3 chains and all the DeFi protocols on them. Then we have to summarize the TVL of the protocols on each chain. So we use the summarize button. We summarize the TVL of each chain. And we got a total TVL on the 3 chains. Then we separate the data by chain and by day. Click. There we go. We got a line chart of TVL on 3 chains by day. So if we want another type of the chart, we may come to the Visualize button. I would like to have a pie chart of each chain's TVL here in the last 30 days. First, we have to cancel the by day instruction since we don't need it in our pie chart. Then we choose visualization and pick pie chart. Then we can get a pie chart of each chain's TBL in the last 30 days. There are also other charts on footprints, such as line charts, which display information as a series of data points, or the bar charts, which presents categorical data with bars. We also have many featured charts for you to try, and you can also view some of the examples on our tutorials page. Okay, now we can briefly introduce the advanced button and the indicator. Since they are take practice to use, we may introduce them in next. Okay, in the advanced page, except for a more clear page of filter and summarize, which we had introduced before, you can also join data to combine your current data with another table to add more data columns for another table. Also, you can choose the sort button to order it by the number and use row limit to limit the table into a specific number of columns. You can also use the custom column or the indicator to compute values to enrich your analysis metrics. Okay, then I will introduce 3 ways to make a chart. Is a way easier than before. Just sit back and follow our demo. The 3 ways are using templates, duplicate, and using datasets. First, I will introduce how to use existing templates to make a Prabhada chart about token price and trading volume. So we create a new chart here. We create a new chart here and choose the second template. Then we can see a token price and trading volume chart. And there is a filter here. We can just change the filter of the token symbol to the token of Prabhada, which is CRA. We can also, update. We can also change the time below the chart. We choose previous 30 days. Then a token price and trading volume chart of Prabhada's token is done, and we can just save it and share it to your social media channels. Okay, then we try to duplicate a chart. We can choose we can choose one dashboard in the footprint homepage, and we choose the address analysis of GameFi project dashboard and duplicate and click the duplicate button. And we can name it as Prabhada user screen. And then we duplicated a chart, so we can choose edit and filter the protocol stack as Prabhada. Then we get a chart of Prabhada's unique users, new users, and the percentage of new users. We can see there is a large drop in the users, and we can combine this condition with the project to do some analysis. So let's try to use the dataset to make a chart about Crabada's daily transaction. Again, we come to the home page, create a chart. We can choose the dataset below the GameFi category now. And choose the table, GameFi protocol daily stats. So this is all of the data of this table. And we filter the table by protocol stack and type in Prabada. And then we have the Prabada charts. And then we summarize the transactions and display them by day. Summarize the transactions and by day. Then we use the dataset and made a chart about Prabada's daily transaction. Also, we can change the type of the chart. Maybe we can find the arrow chart is better for this chart. We can also change the display of the chart, like changing the color, the line style, and show dots or not on the lines. We can also change the axis and labels here. And we click done and save it. So this is all for today's sharing. Please try this great blockchain data visualize tool, and Footprint will always be here for any support. Just talk to us in the group or DM me. Thank you. If you have any questions, you can just talk here or text in our Discord. We will be here to solve your problems. So just try it and be a data analyst.
Yeah, and just for everybody too, sorry to, so I actually opened up permissions so you guys can now ask questions about the AMA or in the above call there for the AMA questions, community call questions. So it's opened up for you guys. I see the first question is from DeFi Guy, and he says, I would like to know if we could export data to SQL or CSV. Lesley, can you answer that one for us?
Okay, so if you have a premium account, we can see the download full results button here, and we can just click it and choose the CSV, and then you can download the CSV here. Okay, this is the CSV here, and we can just use it. Okay, finish this question.
Great. So the next question was for me. As you spoke about parsing, is this akin? So is this the same to decoding on Dune Analytics? So yeah, so we take, but it's different. So we take the information and we parse it. So we decode it, like you said, and then we put it directly on our structured content table for you guys to use the last Coinbender. So that means you don't have to do any of that parsing work. Like sometimes with Dune, when it comes to creating your own analytics, you have to go through the thousands of lines of code themselves. So we already have it parsed, so it's there, and you don't have to do any of that coding or any decoding. It's already been there, ready for you to use. Also, Lesley, he says that we showed a label table. What does this label data contain/do?
Maybe we can answer it later, the sharing.
Okay, no problem.
Okay,
Coinbender, I'll get back to you a little bit later with the answer to this one. I'll just DM you, okay?
This is kind of a technical questions, and to give you a more professional answer, I have to research it. Sorry.
Yeah, we'll talk to our devs and we'll get back to you. Okay, Coinbender, I'll just DM you with the answer later. All right. Other than that, is there any more questions for you guys? From you guys? All right. Well, I think I'm gonna wrap it up. Like I said, Coinbender, I'll get back to you later. But for all you guys watching, thank you so much tonight for joining our community sharing. Right? We at Footprint, aren't nothing without you guys, our community. Right? So we really appreciate you guys tuning in, learning how to use our product, and learning more about Footprint itself. So if you guys enjoyed this, go ahead or give us any feedback. As well as follow our Twitter at footprint_DeFi if you enjoyed this as well. And yeah, again, thank you guys, and I hope to see you on our next community sharing.